I think, who was it yesterday? I think Bo. Bo recognized the watch immediately. Kind of impressive. Now, I will be posting this to more Lowko, yes. Say hello to the more Lowko viewers in the future. Hello. Smash like and subscribe. All 10 of you. No idea how many people would be watching this on YouTube. I'm guessing anywhere between 10 and 100. Or maybe 10 and 1,000. That's probably more accurate. I've no clue. It's very different than what I normally upload. But it's okay. I believe, by the way, that the little bits, there's little, you see on this guy's wrist, there's like little, I think those are supposed to be metallic. Because they definitely don't look like they're flesh. We'll make them metallic. I've been thinking about those for a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Stream detected. What's going on, Ramblebot? Are you a real human? Stream detected. View given. Time to do a little bit more highlighting. Now we're gonna highlight the flesh. I think I've finished the metal part, by the way.
26 months.
For the most part.
That is quite a long time.
Yo.
Anyway, wisdom of the day. Before was, is.
Before was, is. That's true. It's the past tense after all, Figaro. Well said, man. You've got a way with words. Thank you for the support. Taking the tiniest little bits of paint, because I am cheap and I don't like wasting shit. You disagree? Was, is, as is, what? I agree with Ramble says. He sounds intelligent.
How many space marines does it take to screw in a light bulb? 100, 1 to screw it in and 99 to praise the Emperor.
Hell yeah, dude. Praise the Emperor. Glory to his name. Thank you very much, Iso Has. I'm reading the Horus Heresy at the moment. There's very little Emperor praising going on, dude. As a matter of fact, religion seems to be outlawed. Not exactly sure what changes, but they don't seem to enjoy religion very much. I think I gotta keep reading. Basically every single one of the Every single one of the different factions, they all seem to agree that religion is not necessary. Maybe I'll turn into a Chaos Space Marine myself at this rate, guys. Big E is not big on religion. Yeah, religion, yeah. I think there's 63 books or so, Big Dodo. Although a lot of the story gets told from like different people's perspectives. So like I'm currently reading the 4th one. So the first 3 books are chronological, for the most part. However, the 4th one basically is about the Death Guard and their point of view in the 3rd book. So it's a slightly different situation because it retells a lot of the story from the previous book, but then from a different perspective entirely. Okay, dude, there's so much to read, NMR. I don't even know where to begin sometimes, man. Shit, I gotta sneeze. Fuck, I muted my microphone and everything and then it doesn't come. I hate that. Ah! That sucks. That sucks. A tea sneeze. Yeah. Let's go down Kalibrovka. Kalibrovka. I feel like that's how you're supposed to say it. You're probably not, but... Okay. Trying to relay a little bit of the flesh because I did go over some of the edges. It's getting somewhere though. It is getting somewhere. I think I want to add some more highlights to especially the servitors, and probably also some more to the orc. Yeah. There's a little bit of metal on... I just saw a bit of metal. Ah, yeah. The edge right over here that I did not... I think I just spilled it a little. Anyways, it's okay. I think that's all right. Just relay some of the shiny bits. Hey, what's going on, Cosmonake? How are you doing, man? A little bit of, yeah, my sneeze left me. It wasn't my favorite moment. But what are we gonna do about it, chat? There is a cat over here. Just a single one in the background. I think I'm gonna relay the barrel because it's a little too messy for me. This is a relatively transparent paint when it fully dries. So I think we should still be able to see some of the burn right here. But I don't love the way it's like all dark. Because this guy clearly takes very good care of his sword, okay? He literally has a guy polishing his blade in battle. I would imagine his gun would also be in pretty tip-top condition. There you go. I know words. I know many words. I know some of the best words. This guy literally has servitors in battle to carry his guns and stuff. I feel like you would take care of your weapon at that rate. Secret Wednesday streams becoming regular? I mean, Wednesday has kind of become my catch-up day where I catch up on all the stuff that I eat a lot of ketchup on ketchup day. I basically just take a full bottle and I squirt it in my mouth until I can't stomach anymore. And then when I'm done, that's when I go live on Twitch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Heinz should sponsor me? I agree, bro. Okay. I've mixed a little bit of bronze into the silver, which I think is going to make it slightly less shiny. I think that's probably a good idea, yeah. This looks like a better color. Would I dip a mini in ketchup for for $1,000? Yeah. You can just wash the ketchup off, dude. What became of the ketchup mini? I think you're mixing and matching a couple of stories here. But the mini, the infamous mini, that one's currently in my other room. It is absolutely beautiful. It is actually kind of nice. I unironically kind of like it, even though it is a bit cursed looking. But then again, I do quite like ketchup, you know? Okay. I think I want to relay some of the straight bronzy bits over here too. Because the top of the crown is a little too dirty for my liking. What do you do when your crown is dirty, Chet? I think you put a little bit of bronze on it. I keep leaning towards the right today, I don't know why. I'm leaning in the direction of my laptop. You see a dentist? This may be a better strategy. Although it's pretty tricky to find a dentist who will be into Warhammer minis. Although there might be quite a bit of overlap. I can imagine dentists are going to be pretty sick at this sort of thing. They probably have good micro. Okay. Okay. It's a Wednesday stream? No way. I don't like my second little dangle right over there. I'm gonna change it. I normally don't, oh my God, look at this. This is supposed to be a white. It has properly separated, chat. You know what that means, right? You guys know what it means whenever my paint separates? We gotta go over here. I gotta plug it in. Prepare your Lohans in the chat. Make sure the bottle is closed, okay. Toby does not seem to be a fan of this. I have a paint vibrator, chat. The paint vibrator creates a little vortex inside of the thing. We're vibing, dude. We vibe pretty hard. Look at it. Now it's no longer separated. It's magic. Or science, I don't know. Sometimes magic can be kind of sciencey. Sometimes science can be kind of magical. No, I was using it off camera. Yeah, I was actually sitting on it, Alter Break Force. Yeah, if you really want to know. Okay. Okay. Looking pretty good, Lowko. I like it. Thank you, Bo. What do you think of the miniature? Sorry. Miniature looks good too, right? Yeah. Thanks, man. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have a quick little peek again at the video, in case you haven't been following along with the painting.
The sharpest little tiny corners. We do just want to highlight all the red.
I don't know where I was in the
White all
video.
applied. What we're now going to do is we're going to go back to Evil Sun Scarlet. I'm going to use this to paint some little designs on these shields.
Yeah, I did all of that.
A little bit of this.
I don't need to do that because we don't have the face. I did the
wrinkles on his
eyeballs.
forehead.
Again, no face. Iron Hand Steel, that's the one that I already did. I did all the steel highlighting. I did all the bronze highlighting.
Silver. And an
I did that.
highlight. And awesome. So, what we're going to do now is we're just going to very quickly take a tiny amount of Dawn Yellow. I'm going to add this as a dot in the middle of these sections on the lantern.
Okay. I don't have Dawn Yellow, but I have other yellows. And I guess I'll use those instead.
Like that. And so with that Dawn Yellow applied, what we're then going to do is we're going to take some Bane Blade Brown and we're going to use this to highlight all of our leather.
Yeah, I don't have that either,
His belt.
but I think we'll just highlight with the different types of... Yeah. Okay, so I don't have those two colors, but I guess I can just highlight using another color instead. I did make a little bit of a list for myself earlier, which colors I was gonna use. I have Scrag Brown, and I have Aerial Yellow. I mean, these are pretty tiny highlights. I don't think it matters. Who's naming these colors? Games Workshop, dude. Yeah. Look, I don't have the hand-eye coordination to paint these. Will people be mad if I show up with an army painted by my kids? I don't know. I don't play the game. So I'm not exactly sure what the rules are. But I don't think people care. Like, there are obviously separate competitions for painting specifically, right? So people like to paint stuff and they share that, but I think as far as the actual, gaming goes, I don't think it really matters. As long as you have it painted, I think that's basically the only rule. I'm gonna have to clear that one. So I have to do a tiny little bit. In between these little windows on the lantern. Short answer, no? Okay. Am I planning to paint anything StarCraft related? I've painted an Ultralisk. Does that count? I mean, it's not really an Ultralisk. It's a Screamer Killer. But it kind of looks like an Ultralisk. No. It's basically an Ultralisk bow. I do have another big boy Tyranid that I would really like to paint. Oh shit, I smudged. That's a Streamer Killer. Wait, whoa. I only just now read what you wrote. A Streamer Killer? No. Hold up. Okay. I have a couple of tiny smudges in different places that I don't really love. I think these are basically invisible on stream, but I can see them. And I care. Okay. How long have I been painting? About 3 months at this point. Not that long. Basically since I am Katowice, dude. Which was a StarCraft tournament that I casted back in February, and then I realized, you know what? I keep hearing people talk about this Warhammer painting. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. And I dove in head first, it seems. Laughs uncomfortably. Okay, now we're gonna just do some highlighting now on the brown bits. Okay, I think that's all right. Gotta be really careful about this, but... the details are really small. Yeah, it does look kind of nice. May have to relayer a little bit of the A little bit of the metal later, but I don't know. It is definitely pretty fiddly though, because a lot of the highlights are very, very tiny. A lot of the highlights will also be basically invisible when we are done. Are there more brown details? Or is that basically it? I guess there's on the pants of the orc. I did make the pants of the orc brown. I don't think Warhipster Man painted those at all, because he did not do a sub-assembly. But I guess I can reach them. And he's got the strap, I guess, too. The orc has a little strap that connects his shoulder piece. Okay. If you were an orc next to Helbrecht, your pants would also be brown? I would probably be dead. Judging by this orc anyways. Does anybody know, by the way, I don't know how many of you have read the Horus Heresy. Does anybody know if orcs are going to be a part of that storyline too? Because for some reason, they do reference the greenskins, but there haven't actually been, up to this point in the books anyways, there haven't been any real orcs. Just references to them. Read and find out? Well, I mean, maybe they're a myth? Maybe they're not real. Yeah. Okay. Putting little bits and pieces here and there. I also did give them like a little very darkly colored. It was supposed to be brown, but it's kind of more black than brown. Anyways, I gave them like a little brown tabard. I think it's supposed to be a tabard anyways. I actually definitely have to add more gray. You missed the start today? That's okay, DX. No worries, DX. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back again to another live stream. DX, it is so good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Special shout out to DX314159 for tuning in once more today as well. Welcome. Today we're doing a bit of miniature painting. I am looking... Dawnstone, that's what I used. That's what I used for my black highlights. You're honored? I actually went live just for you, DX. You get it, right? I don't know how tidy this is going to be. Not very. I'll definitely have to fix some of that. I think actually the... I don't know if this is supposed to be metallic. I think this may actually be supposed to be metallic. The bottom of the boot of the orc. The bottom of the boot of the orc is metallic. Bottom of the boot of the orc is metallic. The bottom of... I don't know. We'll see how this dries up. What's up, Big Dodo? Hello. Oh wait, you were just waving hello to DX. I see, I see. Okay. Okay. I think I'll dull those down a little bit in a moment. Same for some of these grayer highlights. Yeah. If I'm gonna dull them down anyways, I always feel a bit braver just adding some more. Maybe I don't need to actually dull them down when it is fully dry. Hey, they have different boots. The different servitors have different boots. Interesting. One of them has little studs on the sides and the other one does not. I've been staring at this miniature for ages and I only just now noticed. There's actually a little metal part over here that I did not yet paint. We'll add a little bit of metal coloring to that one too. It's kind of tough to see, but I think that'll do. Okay, cool. Let us have a quick little look at the video again as we wait for these things to dry out a little bit. Hey, thank you, Norion. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think the brown looks good.
Like so. We've also got the orcs.
Yep, I did that.
Leather straps. And his trousers.
Oh, he did actually paint the
Left to
trousers.
do
I see.
is to do the blood on his sword. But what we are going to do just before we do that is we are going to take some thinned down rust grey, and we're going to use...
Okay. I think I did most of their outfits as the way I wanted to. Although maybe I can actually do the... Yeah, I actually did the pants. I didn't really do the upper section of their... I guess they're actually wearing a onesie. That's what they're doing. I think I have to add some highlights to that as well. Imagine having a onesie without highlights on it, chat. That would be embarrassing. You would never want to wear a onesie again? I don't have a onesie myself. Not cool enough. Okay. What's going on, Dax? Oh, hello, welcome. I am in the process of trying to finish up Mr. Helbrecht. Painting this guy for some time now. It's been a little while. It may be time. So I know in the video, he does the sword bit first, and then he switches to highlighting the orc. Yeah, he adds a bit of Maggle's purple to the vein. The vein on the orc's arm. We can do a little bit of that too. And then he starts relayering some of the auric flesh. So let's see. We are gonna need 2 little bits of paint for the orc highlighting. First one being Maggle's purple. So this is just going to be, he's got like a vein running through his arm over here. Again, absolutely tiny. Hey, thank you, Acer. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching the video. I'm glad a lot of the community is so positive to sponsored videos. I rarely do them, and I always feel like a lot of people hate sponsored content for some reason. I know you guys don't, but I'm very hesitant with posting sponsored content or doing sponsored streams. But especially if it's for games that, you know, I'm personally excited for, I don't think it's a bad idea. Plus it allows me to buy more Warhammer minis, you know? Isn't that the ultimate goal? Yeah, exactly, Crunchy. I think so too. I remember years and years and years ago though, whenever I would do any sort of sponsored content on YouTube, and this is like, I want to say pretty much a decade back, people would be very upset about it. People did not like that sort of thing at all. Which is a bit silly, but yeah. People would literally be like, yo, you're making money off of playing video games? Ree. There was this weird stigma that as a YouTuber, you weren't supposed to be making money because you were supposed to be doing what you do because you loved the video game. At least that was the vibe I was getting. Yeah, exactly. People would immediately think, yo, if you're doing sponsored content, you must be lying about everything. Can't trust you anymore, bro. Yeah, I think that's probably a little bit of it too. Yeah. It's a bit silly, but... I also have bills to pay, guys. Hard to make content full-time if you don't do any sponsored content ever. Okay. Yeah, dude, that was literally a thing, Rambo. I think it's a lot more accepted these days, but in the early days of YouTube gaming, people would be, yeah, people would not want to have ads on videos because they wanted to watch content for free, but they also didn't want YouTubers to get paid with sponsored content because that would make you less genuine or something. So it was this weird dilemma that people ran into, I guess. That's not really a thing so much anymore these days, though. But yeah, there's definitely still YouTube Puritans out there that will think less of you if you do sponsored content. Absolutely. You know what I think of those guys? Fuck them, dude. No, it's okay. No swearing, Lowko? Oh yeah, sorry. I apologize, Crunchy. It will never fucking happen again. Oh fuck. Dang it. Fuck's sake. Won't ever happen again. Okay. Bow, 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 bow. Nice little bright orc, man. You throw on null oil and call it a day? I spent so much time Cave Springleaf, yes. But I enjoy the process of spending time on it, though. I am not painting just for the finished product so much, you know? I'm just, yeah, I enjoy the process. But I understand it's not for everybody. A lot of people just want to get it over with, call it a day, jump to the next miniature. You go by the 3 feet rule, my models look good from the other side of the table. Fair, that's fair. Yeah, I like it for the art form, I guess, but I can imagine if you just care about gaming, yeah.
Layer over the top of our orc.
But I also like the, developing a new skill for this sort of thing. Okay, so he has like a very yellowish green here next for the absolute brightest highlights.
All the way along the bottom lip.
Luckily, I still have some yellow right over here from when I did the lantern. It's almost as if I knew. How did you know, chat? Did Lowko watch the video already? I don't like that idea very much. It's good on the Ren oven. Yeah. We're taking a day off streaming by streaming. Nah, short little stream today, I think. Basically until I'm done. And we are getting pretty close to it. I'm very excited for the moment where I get to glue this guy to his base. I think I'm gonna make his nipple bright too, dude. I think our little orc man needs to have a bright nipple. There you go. How much did I spend getting into Warhammer? So the real bait is buying new models. I think as long as you paint everything that you buy, it's not that big a deal, but I think, like obviously it's a hobby that costs money, right? Any hobby is gonna cost money. Well, most hobbies do cost money. It depends on what you're comfortable with. You can do a lot of stuff as well with DIY. Like for example, I bought a painting handle. This painting handle is like 10 bucks. I like it, but obviously I could have just gotten like a cork from like a, I don't know, a wine bottle or something and some sticky stuff and then glue it to the bottle and hold on to that. So there's like a lot of little things that you can skip on. You can easily start painting minis for like 100 bucks. Yeah, once you have like a little bit of a paint collection, I guess, you could do a lot of mixing too that would save a lot of money. Because you only really need a handful of paints at that point, but... You can definitely start painting with less than 100 bucks. It really depends on how much you're comfortable with, man. You definitely don't want to buy everything at once. I haven't. There's many other things I would like to still check out, but we'll get to that at some point. At least, you know, one nice advantage of all of this is that I have a long list of things I would like to have for like a birthday or the holidays or whatever, you know? Like also, okay, so I bought this miniature, this mini, for I think about 32 euro. So that is the plastic Helbrecht guy in a box, right? So this together, which I think is like something, it's like 30 bucks. I have now spent, I think about 24-ish hours, maybe 22-ish hours on this. Something like that. So it really depends, you know? Like it really depends on how much you wanna, because I didn't need to buy any paints for this. I think I bought one bottle of paint for this, which was 3 euro. It depends on what sort of standard you want to be painting stuff to. Like, I don't care about doing a full army, but there are like discount boxes like that sort of thing too. So like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think €1 an hour is bad for a hobby. But, you know, it depends on what you like. You spend €1,500 on Pokemon cards? Yeah, Pokemon cards are nutty expensive. I'm just kind of glad I found a hobby I actually really like. But it's kind of like any hobby, you know? Like, if you want to learn an instrument or, you know, there are some really cheap hobbies out there. This is definitely not the cheapest, but it is also far from the most expensive. But yeah, it does cost money, for sure. Like, I don't know, I've been getting good happiness out of painting. I've been really liking it, you know? I don't think it's such a bad thing to spend money on a little bit of happiness. Nah, I think you can do that. Yeah. You picked up 2 expensive hobbies recently? Warhammer and Magic? Oof. Magic the Gathering. Now that's a risky one, dude. Bro, I honestly don't care, Drain. So a lot of the Warhammer community has been upset about the fact that there are now female custodians. Because in the lore, there have never been female custodians. I think it's not a big deal. I think people need to get over themselves. If they want to keep the lore somewhat relevant, they need to retcon some changes. And I think that's okay. I just think the way they went about it was pretty dumb. Like doing this through a tweet when you could have just, you know, added stuff to a female army instead, you know? Like they have loads of other ways of getting this done. I think the way Games Workshop did it was pretty stupid. But I also don't think it's nearly as big a deal as some people are making it out to be. From what I understand, even the Primarch, like the Primarchs, all of the Primarchs, were retconned at some point. You know, people love the fucking Primarchs. And they're apparently not part of the original lore, and they had to like sort of retcon those in at some later time. It is what it is, man. I really couldn't give a shit about female custodians. But evidently some people do really care.